Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Minecraft, and this is Cuboid Outpost. So, I went ahead and made those things over there. We got a random fish over here. That was weird. I have no idea where it came from. So we processed a lot of these for whatever reason. I forgot why I was making them. Probably to make more of the resource generators. I went ahead and made the oak resource generator, oak log resource generator over here. I was going to make the other ones, but I just have enough of them yet, so we'll wait. They require quite a bit, actually. This is kind of where we're at now. So looking at the quests, if we start with gravel, we'll get uranium, fluorite, diamond, and lead. I want a diamond singularity. I do. Better not be blocks. I'm saying I haven't even looked at it yet. And we need 256 diamonds, so we need 4 stacks of diamonds. That seems kind of mean. Wait, is this the right one? Oh, yeah, it must be the right one because we're getting lead. Yeah, we're getting lead and uranium. Yes. Doesn't want lead and uranium. Actually, let's grab the book. Put it. Gosh. There. I don't want to like sieve everything, but just kind of like show you that I'm doing it really. What are the odds? Odds say iron mesh a 7.5% chance. That's like every, we have a 1 in 15 chance, something like that. Oh my gosh, we got diamonds. So the diamond mesh is a 1 in 10 with compressed crushed diorite. 5. Oh, it's only a 2.5. So maybe we ought to be doing this with compressed crushed diorite. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Go get diorite. That seems less awful. It's rain. On the plus side, iron. So, like, things are going to be slightly easier now because we can do silly things like... okay, this can go away. We have a lot of compressed flint. Uses for it. Pretty much nothing. I'm sure we'll have more. Like a miracle. Go ahead and grab some sticks. Because we now have the boundless miracle of better wands. Better sticks. I mean, really, we just want all but one. It's fine. All right. So let's grab some diorite. Stuff. All right. How's that for adventure? So not only should this last longer, but it should be faster as far as getting any of the individual things. There we go. I'm like, the number's not adding up. So theoretically, we should be able to get, we have a better chance of getting diamonds out of this. Oh, we did. Okay, okay. So this is going to take a hard minute because we're going to need a lot of this. And by the way, fruit punch is clearly the way to go. Free apples. And now that you've seen how grindy this is, let's approach this from another method. So clearly we need to sieve all of this. So what we need, sieve, is a heavy sieve, which requires a pulverizer, blocks of steel, right? So until then, we can get an auto sieve, which we have in here. But let's say that we wanted steel. Let's say that we desperately had to have steel. Well, there's two ways to get steel. One of them is very slow, and one of them is not as slow. So let's look at mechanism, and we'll go future. So let's make one of these. We can, in fact, make one of these. All we need a bit more iron. You know what this does for us? Boom, Metallurgic Infuser. So Metallurgic Infuser, very cool for us because we can go ahead and take, for example, coal. Assuming that we had, oh, so for the heavy sieve, we need 2 blocks of steel, 2 steel ingots, and a pulverizer. So we can make the pulverizer. So for the steel ingots, seeing as we need 20 of them, we go ahead and we say 20. And we go ahead and we grab some iron. That's right there. We go, boom. You know what happens? Well, magically, this becomes enriched iron. And once we put enriched iron through a second time, we get steel. Which now means we have access to all of mechanism once we have osmium. So, our plan for the moment is not to get into all of osmium, it's just to make that heavy sieve. So let's go ahead and look and see what we need for that pulverizer, right? So pulverizer, going to require 2 copper gears, a redstone flux coil. Let's get some gold. Gold. I believe I have 1 gold ingot, which is all we need to get started on this nonsense. 1 gold ingot. Bit of redstone. Let's go for the pulverizer. So now we need to go ahead and make tin gears. Let's grab some tin. So here we go. We have 2. Get rid of that. That back up. Okay, next we need a little bit of glass to it. Bit of glass. Back for our pulverizer. Want iron. All right. Next step, we need 2 flint. 2 flint. Need a piston, and we need copper gears. So let's go grab some copper. Copper gear. 1 more copper gear. Now all we need is to do that. Go check on our other stuff. Got the enriched iron. Pop this back through. Oh, they have XNet in here. So the question is are these furnaces better than the one that we already have? I don't see anything for mechanism. Oh, no, here it is. Mechanism requires osmium osmosis. Of course it does. We're just going to use mechanism to get there. Thanks very much. Okay, I'm going to start this cycling through. So the cool thing about the Metallurgic Infuser is it allows us to automate a lot more things. It is the key machine to all of Mechanism, which, well, it's not one of my absolute favorite mods. I do like it, and I'm quite familiar with it. So getting into Mechanism is also going to help us because we can triple our production of ores and speed up a lot of stuff. Because once we get into this, making these into factories and stuff like that, then we can go ahead and tell it that, to smelt 8 things simultaneously without having to worry about any of it alloying or weird nonsense like that. Steel. So yeah, steel, it's amazing. Really amazing. Well, I'm excited. I've wanted to get this Metallurgic Infuser for quite a while. It was just getting the iron to do it. Now that we have it, we are set. I'm actually going to go ahead and set some more iron up right now. We'll set up another 16 iron, or 16 steel. Because it's going to take a minute to process that and get all of our... While 2 steel blocks. This is for that. Auto compressed hammer. And we need panes of glass. It's always a pain in the... One sieve. This one. There we go. So now we can swap this out, put in the auto heavy sieve, and pressed pressed crushed diorite. Meet your maker. We will give it the iron mesh. And voila. All we have to do is wait, and we will have all of the things that come from this. It's not fast, but it is automatic. So that is 12 diamonds. So my question is this. If I pull this out, we go ahead and say iron mesh. That diamond mesh. The uses for the diamond mesh. Heavy sieve. Yeah. So let's throw that in there. Hopefully, that will give us the best chance of getting all of the stuff that we need. Back in. We'll need to do is we're going to need to we're going to need pretty much just wait for this. No real other option. But once this is done, we have another couple of things that I'd like to make. So, for example, configurator. We have the lapis for it. Lapis right here. We need one lapis. Want the one, thanks. So we should be able to make the energy tablets. Oh, wait. That requires gold. Have assuming that I want gold. Gold ore pieces, diamond mesh from netherrack or gravel. Only gravel in a netherite mesh. So if I had a little bit more gold. So if I have a pulverizer, I might be able to get gold. Conveniently, I think we can make another pulverizer. Odds are not super high in our favor, though. So we need copper. Or gold. Go. Can whip. Don't I have a... Yeah. Pulverizer. And pulverizer. Grab some flint. So according to this, I go ahead and put that down, charge that, pop the flint in there. We get some copper. Should be the first one right here. I think this is one of the reasons that they don't want you to have the pulverizer later. They force you to use it up to rebuild it. Because if you have it later, then this is an easier step. So odds are we're only going to get about 6 gold out of this, maybe a little bit less. Because we have a 10% chance, but you can't look at the overall odds, you know, for the entire stack. That can only give you an average, you know, potential average, I guess. So because one of the things that you have to consider is the 10% is checked each time that you grind one. So you may get it, you may not. Overrider. Yeah. So we have a 10% chance and then a 20% chance. So we're twice as likely to get gravel as we are that. And this is only as long as we're going to have like flint. So I probably shouldn't have tossed all of that flint because now we actually have a use for it. 8. So if the odds are in our favor, we should get a gold this time. But you have to remember, like I said, it checks each time. So, you know, your odds don't improve, you know, the more you go. The statistical likelihood that it will happen kind of goes up, but not significantly. I don't know. It's just gambling. Just gambling. I'm going to go get some more copper. I'm just going to assume that a watched pulverizer never gives gold. There's a couple of other things, like if we wanted lead, breaking silver would give us a chance of lead. We can actually look at the pulverizer. Pulverizer recipes. So tin has a chance for appetite. Again, No, it's not great. Silver has a chance for lead. Iron has a chance for nickel. Uranium has a chance for lead as well. Copper has a chance for gold. Here's lead, gives us a chance for silver. But you get the idea. It's later. So it's just waiting and hoping, I guess. Let's food that guy. Look at that. We've got our aluminum. Okay, so looking at X, one of the machines should be an auto compressor. So if we make this should take all of this garbage and try to make it I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't actually care about that because we have. I could void it if I had the right. So what did we say we needed for diamonds? The diamond singularity is 4 stacks. We have 1 gold. We just need 1 more because we need 3. And that will give us our configurator. And having a configurator will give us the ability to take our mechanism, conduits and piping and all the various mechanism machines and allow us to configure them appropriately. How many diamonds we've got, people? Crazy. On our 3rd stack. So I'm going to go ahead and let this finish. We've got a little bit more to go here. I'm probably going to end up needing some more crushed diorite. I'll do that in the background. Set this up. How's our power? Power is fine. So yeah, I hope you liked the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. Have a good night.